Effective leadership isn't just about communicating your way. It's about adapting to how others prefer to receive information. Now that you have an understanding of what the 4 different color energies are, here's how to quickly recognize them in others. The fiery reds prefer clear, concise, and no fluff communication. They are direct, fast-paced, and action-oriented. When you speak with them, get to the point quickly. Focus on the results. Avoid unnecessary detail. When you come across someone who tends to lead from sunshine yellow, these people are enthusiastic, energetic, and they love engaging with people. They thrive on brainstorming, storytelling, and collaborative discussions. How do you adapt to them? Use humor, show up with high energy, and allow space for open discussions. When you see someone who leads with earth green energy, they tend to be empathetic. They tend to be more relationship-oriented and prefer personal connection. They take time to make decisions and want to make sure that everyone is heard. In order to adapt to them, you need to be patient. You need to take time to build trust first and to focus on shared values. When you see someone who leads with cool blue energy, they tend to be logical, analytical, they are structured, data-driven, and they prefer organized communication, both written and spoken. They want things clear and expect well-thought-out points. So when you speak with them, be precise, provide facts, and give them time to process. Sometimes you might be operating from an energy color that might be opposite to the person that you are currently interacting with or having to interact with frequently. Let me give you an example. I tend to lead with the sunshine yellow, which means that I need time to express myself and really come from a place of deep relationships. The person who I constantly worked with is my opposite color energy, so cool blue. They're generally more analytical, more precise, and for me, I felt completely overwhelmed by what they're asking me, which is data, data, data. And I'm the storyteller. So if I had all the data, I could tell a story. At the same time, I was feeling overwhelmed by how direct they were and how analytical they were and how logical they were, where I was the creative side. And I felt really frustrated by that conversation. So when I started to use a more structured approach, more data-driven approach, and more precision in the way I was focusing the conversation, our working relationship improved dramatically. So I want you to take a moment and think of someone who you communicate with often. What is their primary color energy? How are they similar and how are they different? And what do you need to dial up or dial down in order to adapt to connect with them more effectively?